Hey, I'm back. There was a slight network issue, so I was dropped from my stream, but I'm back now, and I did beat Sun Quan, but I didn't go back to the hidden village. We'll challenge him again. I'll beat him again, hopefully this time on stream, and then we'll move to the hidden village and see what we got. Right? Doesn't feel right to not be able to beat him on stream. So yeah, here we go again. As I said, he's not tough. I think we ate the initial attack from the Divine Beast Summon, and that is what caused all the problems.
今日我若能以剑术堂堂正正取胜，可否请阁下成为我孙氏大将，共建不世霸业？绝不会错过这制胜的机会。
Okay, fine. My God. Okay, still that problem. Okay.
果然厉害。落于下风，必须挽回局面。
Oh my God! Almost died there. Actually died there. Okay, amazing. I thought the tiger was done, but apparently he was still attacking. All right, fine. I guess we'll beat him multiple times, not just one time. Pisses me off that we are not able to do that earlier. Anyway, I'm just going to go with.
身为孙氏之主，我会拼尽全力说服阁下。果然厉害。 落于下风，必须挽回局面。绝不会错过这制胜的机会。
Okay, is he going to beat me again? No, he's not.
此时屈服，我将无颜面对父兄。
Okay. You're dead. Tiger, what are you doing? You can't do anything.
阁下之强大，
Okay,
或许
fine.
更甚于父亲与
That's
兄
once.
长。
We'll beat you multiple
天
times.
旷世奇才，
Yes, I know. Not even your father could
果然
rival.
还是说服不了阁下为我孙氏效力。但这番交手，
But this fight has made me understand the
阁下
gap.
我会牢记阁下方才
I'll
的指
take
引。
what I learned.
今后
Fine. Whatever. We are fighting again. This guy beat us, I guess, 2 times. I beat him 1 time off stream and 1 time on stream. So we'll beat him like 2 or 3 times
阁下
more.
诛灭虞姬，为我孙氏一雪前耻。今日我若能以剑术堂堂正正取胜，可否请阁下成为我孙氏大将，共建不世霸业？绝不会错过这制胜的机会。
I didn't see it because it was hidden behind my own rock wall. That didn't even need to use the divine beast, and he couldn't get out his divine beast the second time either.
阁下之强大，或许更甚于父亲与兄长，真乃旷世奇才。
I know nobody can rival our
果然还
my
是说
skill,
但这番交手，我会牢记阁下。
but we'll fight you again. I'm still not satisfied.
阁下诛灭于己，为我孙氏一雪前耻。今日
Oops, my bad.
我若能以剑术堂堂正正取胜，可否请阁下成为我孙氏大将，共建不世霸业？
Okay, fine.
恶无下风，必须挽回局面，绝不会错过
Okay.
制胜的机会。
Stop spamming. I can also spam.
此时屈服，我将无颜面对父兄。
Dead. Okay. Almost killed me again. Still not happy. We'll fight him again.
好强，这便是击败虞姬之力。果然还是说，但这番交我会牢记阁下。
Till we can fight him without needing to heal because we are almost dying, I think we are good.
阁下诛灭虞姬，为我
Or
分
we
饰一
won't
雪
be happy. That's what I'm saying.
今日我若能以剑术堂堂正正取胜，可否请阁下成为我孙氏大将，共建不世霸业？绝不会错过这制胜的机会。
Amazing. We actually died. Yeah. I guess I can just spam stuff on him. So fine. We'll fight him normally.
总有一天不再居于人下。
Okay, fine. I guess the Divine Beast attack is not blockable. We have to parry it. Deflect it, that is. Okay. Okay. Done. Hmm.
好强，这便是击败虞姬之力。果然还是说，但这我会牢记。
And again, he actually beat us once again when we were seriously trying to play. Well, that summoning the Baihu is, I think, something that
阁下诛灭虞姬，
gets you no matter what.
是一
But
雪
still,
前耻。
come on.
今日 我若能以剑术堂堂正正取胜，可否请阁下成为我孙氏大将，共建不世霸业
？Okay, fine.
果然厉害。落于下风，必须挽回局面。绝不会错过这制胜的机会。
Fine. My God, man, seriously. Yeah, that's a tough one. And somehow I'm not able to dodge it. I guess attack is not the right way.
曾经发过誓，总有一天不再居于人下。果然厉害。
And now we heal.
落于下风，必须挽回局面。此时屈服，我将无颜面对父兄。
Got his bow plus 4-star as well. Excellent.
阁下之强大，或许更甚于父亲与兄长，真乃旷世奇才。果然还是，但这我会牢记。
This was much more comfortable, I think. And that's how we are supposed to play him. I should keep my defense buff up, and even if the tiger is summoned, I will be able to survive in that situation.
阁下诛灭于己，为我孙氏一雪前耻。今日我若能以剑术堂堂正正取胜，可否请阁下成为我孙氏大将，共建不世霸业？必须挽回局面。绝不会错过这制胜的机会。若在此时屈服，我将无颜面对父兄。
More.
好强！这便是击败虞
We
姬
need
之
to be
力。
able to survive the second tiger properly. Then I'll be satisfied, frankly. But
果然还是说服，但这番交
if
手我
that's
会
not
牢记阁
happening
下。
anytime soon, we'll give up. It's no big deal. It's not like we are not able to beat him, right? It's basically the Ganning match all over again. I think we are just slightly under-leveled. It says 107, but yeah, there's no way these are supposed to be 107.
一雪前耻。
Our defense seems much lower than.
我若能以剑术堂堂正正取胜，可否请阁下成为我
Better.
孙氏大将，共建不世霸业？ 果然厉害。绝不会错过这制胜的机会。落于下风，必须挽回局面。
Come.
此时去赴，我将无颜面对父兄。
Come, buddy. Now you see the difference between us. So yeah, the wrong move was to not keep our defense buff up, and well, basically as adding the damage buff in added to the defense buff, that is not to the defense buff that was not required. We just needed the defense buff so that we could ensure that we could survive the big nuke attacks, and yeah, then we'll be good, as proved. Yeah, that ticked me off that this guy was able to beat us. It seemed unnatural, but anyway. So my hope of welcoming you as a general has been dashed, but this fight has made me understand the gap between my convictions and yours. I'll take what I learned from this fight and use it to lead us in plan. That's cool. Keep going. Alright. Alright, let's go back. I guess we farmed this guy quite enough. Back to back 3 wins at the end. That's what we were talking about. And I think 2 of them were pretty convincing. One wasn't as much, but yeah, it was. World was. Okay, we got a Heaven's Reliance, 3-star. That's his sword, right? No, that's Cao Cao's sword. That is Cao Cao's sword. Indeed. Alright. So nothing special, nothing special. Halo is his sword, I think. Blue-eyed child helmet. Yeah, that's the sword of Sun Quan. Enemy status effect accumulation. Okay. Halo, another 2-star. Okay, nothing special. Tiger hunting bow, 2-star. Nothing special. Another Halo, 2-star. Nothing special. Jade guarded sword. So this is yeah. Okay, we have some copies of this, but I don't think we have a 4-star, and we didn't get one either. Unfortunate. Tiger hunting bow, 4-star. This is good. We didn't have this as 4-star, so good to get this. It has yeah, its stats can be changed. That's good. So along with the sword, it creates a pair, and the first first is ammo held max +2. Not bad. Okay. Ammo retrieval upon the ranged attacks is also there. 9.9% chance. Then there is spirit consumption, sword damage 11%. Okay. And what's the last one? Damage amplification upon enemies on ranged attacks. Nice, not bad, not bad. Another Halo, this time a 3-star, but again nothing special. Jade guarded sword, 3-star, nothing special. Halo, 3-star, nothing special. Yeah. Saint's Virtue, 2-star. Interesting. That's Zhao Yu's sword, right? No, Jun Yu's sword. That's Jun Yu's sword. Why is he dropping Junyu's sword? Anyway, random drop, I guess. Nothing special, nothing special. This we are going to salvage. Nothing special. A 3-star sword, nothing special. Sword of You, the Great 3-star, okay. So many swords this guy likes to drop. We might be able to, straight swords, right? We might be able to farm him for straight swords, it seems. Wow, my tongue is playing all kinds of games today. Just wouldn't move where I wanted to. Okay, 2-star, 3-star, nothing special. The Sun Piercer again, 3-star, nothing special, and we are done. Pretty unfortunate, we didn't get a single Jade Halo sword, which is 4-star, but yeah, it is what it is. At least we got his bow 4-star, which is quite good. Probably if I want to farm him, I'll have to go with farming gear and get the sword, hopefully, that way. Next, the armor, giant wrestler gauntlets, nothing special, nothing special, nothing special, nothing special, nothing special. 4-star gauntlets, okay, his gauntlets, that's good, okay, fine. But again, nothing special. 2-star robe, no, nothing special, nothing special, nothing special, no. 4-star, 2 pairs of 4-star gauntlets. So the only 4-star we get is the gauntlet, and that's for him. Amazing. Another 2-star, okay, nothing special, nope, 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 damn it, no, no, and we are done, I think. Oh, we got a helmet of the leader of Lords 4-star as well, okay, fine, we'll live with that, I guess. Oh, and another set of gauntlets, my god. All we got are his gauntlets 4-star over and over again. That's what it looks like. And no. Oh, finally, we get one jewel that we can extract, right? Amazing. Another 3-star, nothing special, nothing special, nothing special, and we are done. Amazing. Horrible drops. Apart from a few apart from a few weapons, one weapon and a few armors, nothing. No 4-stars and 1 jewel only. Unfortunate. Did we get any accessories? We got 1 belt hook, 3-star. Okay. So again, pretty terrible, I would say. All right. Yeah, we're just doing it out of because we are ticked off, right? But otherwise there was no point to farming him. But yeah, it seems that he does drop a lot of swords, so there might be a reason to farm him if we are trying to get a particular sword, which is always a possibility. I'm not sure why these guys are doing so much damage if it's just the DLC, but even in that case, they should have not misled people by saying that you can take this on at whatever level, because you clearly need more levels, right? At least you need more defense, that's for sure. Otherwise they are taking a big chunk of your damage or of your HP. And I have decent HP, right? I have 1100 HP and still they are doing that to me. So yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. I guess I'm not being able to put any debuffs on them either. That's a problem. We should be able to put some debuffs on them, like and buffs on ourselves, like damage reduction, right? So if we have those, then we would be much better off. Anyway, Yan Bai Hu. This was the guy we took care of, right? The other tiger, I guess. Mountain Bandit Bai Hu. Okay, fine. And Virtuous King of Eastern War. Yeah, this is the guy.
And then we have Yusheng, Wangxiang. Oh, this is Zusheng. Okay, got it. Fine, fine. Very romanticized view of all of the Sun clan and what they were doing. Interesting. Nobody liked the Saos or the Simas, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's level up. We have enough, indeed. Or something else. What are we getting here? Nothing great. This is 9%. No increase in attack, spirit gain rate though. And HP we are getting 5. Wood is giving us defense, duration, 1%. Earth is giving us deflect and equip load and some damage. Metal is giving more damage. Sustainability and wizardry spells. Water is giving even more damage. Stealth and deflect reduction. Okay. I feel like currently we should just put it into fire till we get to 20, then we'll look at what we can do. Alright. So yeah, that's where we are. We can probably start the first mission of DLC 3 as well. I think we have we have some more time and we can do that. Let's see what it says first. Even after the death of Yuji, Jing province continued to suffer from the catastrophe his elixir had wrought. Tracing the flow of the demonic chi still plaguing the land, you eventually arrive in a deserted village in Jing province. Demons were clearly responsible for the devastation, but something is amiss. Tread carefully as you begin your investigation. And it feels like a big level, right? With 4 major flags and 7 minor ones, and a panda, some essence, as well as dragon vein essence, as well as a tablet. I'm not sure we should do this right now. I don't think there is anything left in EX2, right? Yeah, we have taken care of everything here, apart from, who plays the jade flute? We actually missed a panda here. Interesting. Okay, fine. And anything else? Yeah, and we missed a tablet in most intimidating sword play. This is the final main mission, right? Yeah. Well, that's a problem. Because this guy was tough. Fighting him again is going to be a pain. Okay, fine. We did miss a few things. Unexpected. But it is what it is. Alright, fine. What else is there? I don't think... Yeah, we are supposed to check out the new divine beast that we got. Let's see. Kunpung Spirit Defense Guarding. Unfortunate. That is the first one. Then damage amplification on enemy upon deflecting counterattack. Again, I don't like that. Melee attack spirit damage is fine. Okay. And fatal strike damage. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. That's not a good one. Not at all. Not at all. All right. Very interesting. I was just thinking about what next we can do. Whether we should redo any of the missions that we were doing earlier, where we missed stuff, or whether we should start DLC 3. But I think I'm not going to do either. Yeah, we'll I think end the stream here. It's been fun. The third DLC was quite interesting, I would say. The Sun clan story, right? While we were off north fighting Yuan Shu and UG, these guys were also apparently impacted by whatever UG was doing, and yeah, they ended up getting some allies and getting moving ahead. Ultimately, Sun Ce ended up being taken out by UG, but we got revenge for it, and obviously that helps Sun Quan. But yeah, that's the game, right? In terms of the build, suddenly I'm feeling that we are taking too much damage, so maybe I'll look at doing something to remedy that, although I feel like that might just be because of how the DLC has been set up. It's clearly not intended level 107 kind of a mission, that's for sure. But maybe it is, I don't know. We are 40 levels higher, but maybe that translates to roughly how much, right? 40 into 5. That translates to 200 additional HP. So a lot of the attacks which left us barely alive would have killed us. So if we are 107, right? Are we 147? We are, hold on. We are 142. Okay, so fine. 5 5 are 25. So yeah, still right. 175 less HP. So around 950 HP is what we would have. And I'm pretty sure that some of the attacks that barely left us alive would have definitely killed us if we had so little HP, plus probably some lower defenses, right? So I don't think, or maybe the defenses haven't changed, because I think the defenses are dependent on the armor we are wearing, and maybe because of that we don't have great defenses. The other possibility obviously is that we are buffing with both damage amplification and mitigation, which is kind of taking away the damage mitigation buff and only leaving us with damage amplification. Maybe we don't need to do that, although I'm not so sure about that. These guys are doing a lot of damage. I guess it might be a better idea to just get the damage amplification buff just before we do a critical. But in that case, maybe it's better to get the other skill, right? Yeah, I'm not sure how far away we are. Maybe it's at level 25 with fire. Learn wizardry spell. This one, right? Overpower burst. It's at okay. It requires 30 fire. Unfortunate. I would have liked if it had been at only 25. But yeah, this might be the alternative. I think with this we can do a lot more damage. Although I'm not sure if it works with multi-hit critical hits. The next attack that it talks about, right, where it will give much higher damage. I'm not sure if that will be nullified if it's a multi-hit critical blow or fatal strike, and you end up and basically it ends up being used up for the first part of that multi-hit, and then doesn't have any effect, right? That wouldn't be too good. Yeah. But anyway, I think we'll definitely need to figure out what to do about our defense, because with this kind of defense we are probably not equipped to tread into DLC 3 now that I think about it. Definitely the bosses would probably do short work of us, right? So it's possible maybe I can just spec more into Earth and get a better or more or heavier set, right, of armor, and just skip with the whole HP recovery stuff, or maybe just leave the basic ones, right, for wizardry and melee attack. Although on deflect is also good to keep, frankly. Plus, anyway, my current one for wizardry, or not for wizardry, I think for wizardry, right? It is tied to Liu Bei's set, which gives on deflect as well. So maybe we can still have Liu Bei's set, but I would really like it if we can get maybe a bit more of weapons, or a few more weapons, which give us set mitigation bonus, right? If we get that, then we can just keep Liu Bei's 2 sets of Liu Bei's armor, and we would be good. Or not even 2 sets, 2 pieces, right? Just 1 piece of Liu Bei's armor and accessory, and we would be good. Basically, with those 2 and the second accessory giving us melee attack, HP recovery, we would be having all the recovery that we currently have, just slightly lower in effectiveness. But whatever effectiveness it currently has, after increasing it, is still not. It still hasn't reached a point where it is really useful in the kind of boss fights where you are getting 2 shot. So I think it's worth considering swapping over to something, first of all, defensively stronger as well as offensively stronger, right? Where we can just maybe put a few damage debuffs on the boss, defensive buffs on ourselves, and ensure that we are strong enough to not worry about getting 2 shot. That's where I'm coming to. So maybe I'll do some farming before tomorrow's stream, maybe at the Ape or maybe some other location. I think the Ape, from what I noticed, the new wizardries that we could unlock, right? I think we have unlocked everything that the Ape could give us. He dropped everything after getting farmed for such a long time. So yeah, it's not here, my bad. It's in the tutorial section. In the bestiary, right? Not here. The demon bestiary, not a divine bestiary. Yeah, so the Juyan has, it seems, dropped all the tomes that it could drop for wizardry. So we don't need to continue to farm him. We can probably farm Aoye we can get, but we can't farm it because the mission to get to it is quite long. We can consider farming by Shi as well, although again the mission to get to her is pretty long. Maybe we can look at some of our characters, right? Yeah, we can try to farm one of these characters basically. But I'm wondering if we can fight any of these guys before or in the 3 chapters, right? I don't think there is any such mission which allows us to fight them in the first 3 chapters. Yeah, I can't think of any, frankly. Even Dongzhuo drops wizardries. Interesting. Let's see which ones he drops. He drops Miasmic Curse, Frozen Shot, Ravaging Accent, Celestial Arsenal. Okay, fine. Li Jue, Ziran. We didn't even fight this guy. I'm not sure. Or did we? I don't remember fighting him. Odd. Interesting. Okay. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember fighting this guy, frankly. Maybe these guys were all the invaders, right? The NPC invaders. That's a possibility. Obviously, the big guys farming them is not exactly the best idea. Just will take too long. Yeah, these guys are also there, right? But then we can't farm them either. They are major bosses at the end of long levels. Just reaching them will take a long time. Damn it. I am not sure we have an opportunity to farm anything beyond Juyan, which will give us that at this point in time. Let me just check. Wizardry spell mastery. Oh, we can do this. Yeah, but in this we don't get to fight anybody, right? This is just the fight against various mobs. So yeah, that's not useful. This is the level with Aoye, but again it's a long one. Shadow of the Sacred Mount. Which one is this? According to Zotzi, oh okay, this is the one in which we, yeah, this is the one in which we end up fighting the big bird boss at the end. So yeah, this is not good either. Yeah, none of these are single flag fight, just duel missions, right, where we duel an opponent. This is also not like that. Although there is a single enemy that we need to beat, there are around it there are a lot of other enemies which we'll first need to take down. So yeah, it's, although it has only one flag, it actually is a proper long mission. Yeah, we are out of options. We'll probably have to clear part 3 and get to part 4, which is where we get all these submissions, right, or sub battlefields. In those, I think we can, yeah, we can fight Cao Cao and we can fight Chao Yun. So we get yeah, we get those 2 battles, which are farmable, I'm assuming, and we can check what they'll provide. If any names sound interesting, right, in terms of the tomes that they can drop, we can probably consider getting to that point in the higher difficulty. So he has Stone Bastion, Purgatorial Purge, Heavenly Quake and Orbital Torment. Nothing really stands out, frankly. I'm not able to tell what those are either. He has Frozen Shot, Noxious Bubbles, Ravaging Axe and Domain of the Pale Toxin. I'm interested in the toxic or toxin related spells because metal is a key attribute for us, but none of these also sound anything great. Maybe the domain one, although I'm not sure how much attribute virtue points you need, or virtue yeah, points in that virtue you need to be able to use that particular wizardry. I don't think we can fight anybody in that chapter, anybody else. Unfortunate. Alright, it is what it is. Yeah, I'll figure something out, I suppose, but I think it's necessary to farm a bit more just to get a few other items, especially armors, right? We need to complete a set, maybe get the Grace of Lingbao now, although that will be overkill for the 3rd DLC, I think. But nonetheless, we definitely need to reset our focus from completely on being on HP recovery to just having enough to ensure that we can do the HP recovery, but at the same time also have strong defense and a stronger offense. So we'll have to figure out how we can do that. Yeah. In any case, that's it. Those are my thoughts regarding the strength of our build currently. Looking at how the DLCs are shaping up. Hopefully I'll have a better answer for everyone tomorrow, and we'll be able to take on DLC 3. Otherwise, maybe we'll spend one day trying to figure it out, and then we'll go for DLC 3 after that. So yeah, that's it from me. See you in the next stream. Thanks for watching. Drouden signing off. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.